As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. It would have been a death sentence, had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history. Avil, did you make it to Delorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting away.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing.
In moments like this...
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will...
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Great work. Now...
I don't understand what's happening.
My name is Avil.
I don't know anything about...
There is something you can do for your...
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Take this gemstone, and
The enemy has started killing civilians!
I should rescue the civilians.
If you're ever lost, you can review your objectives at any time.
God save the Sentinels! Thank you!
Some people have climbed onto their rooftops to hide from those monsters. Too bad I'm not much...
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the wall to reach the top.
Nice job, Avil. Keep up the good work. Avil, you should rescue the civilians if you can. Nice job, Avil. Keep up the good work. These refugees are lucky you showed up in time.
Is this really safe? Thanks, I guess.
Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now. Avil, congrats.
Portals are opening, as you said they would. I was able to send many of the towns...
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance.
I know how you feel.
The jackals I killed.
Yes, I hope you're ready, because... Has King Euro made contact yet?
So far, nothing but...
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his people and defending it. And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location?
You've arrived just in time. Executing Ravenni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians. Next time, dodge just before an attack hits you to avoid taking damage. Another refugee is safe thanks to you.
You saved the right man. I am a spice trader, the richest in all of Delorum.
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly.
I knew we could count on you!
If it weren't for your noble efforts, I would be dead.
This is only the beginning. If any of us are going to survive what's coming, I need your king to work with me.
I have a contact on the court. I will send urgent word.
What is this tower?
We use the watchtowers to keep an eye out for threats. From the top, you can see far beyond the outskirts of Petrol.
I bet climbing the watchtowers would give me a better vantage point.
These refugees are lucky you showed up in time. Look who's early. Avil, get after that Ravenni before he starts destroying the town. Avil, you hold your rune strike and aim at the Ravenni's armor.
This Ravenni is no match for my blade.
Great job, Avil. Removing a Ravenni's armor and once you have enough, you will be able to execute the Ravenni. Now aim your rune strike just below the Ravenni's knee to sever its leg. Now finish this. Climb to the big... Now, Avil, execute the Ravenni. Great work, Avil. That's one less...
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be...
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Ravenni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another...
The next town will not be as fortunate as...
Avil, you've arrived just in time. The first of the Reveni are already approaching the town.
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster, and save as many as I can.
Avil, that Reveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding town, Sandra. I'll worry about the Reveni.
Avil, remember. Executing Reveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
This iron armor looks to be bound by large iron locks. I'll try taking those out first. This Reveni is no match for my blade. Kill a Reveni. I must find cover to regain my health.
Avil, focus! Severing a Reveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Reveni will regenerate its severed limbs. Be more careful, Avil.
I need to aim for the base of the neck.
Nice work, Avil.
This time, Sandra. But what of the...
Right, Avil. Which is why we must convince him to join us. This war will...
This is King Euro, ruler of Dolorum. You have requested an audience?
This is Avil, the last sentinel, and I wish to strike an alliance with your...
Was it your sorcery that created this speaking stone?
My ally, Xandra, crafted this instrument, and others from the weapons of our enemies.
If your boons are so great, why do you seek an alliance?
King Yarrow, I cannot be everywhere. At this moment, I am approaching Moltnema, where a deadly horde approaches.
Moltnema? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
Another refugee is safe thanks to you. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
Someone help!
I should build more rune energy.
Great job. Keep it up. Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health. Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I can use my rune strike on the locks. I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Your work here isn't done yet. That Reveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar. When you execute a Reveni, your rune energy will begin to drain. You will need to... It looks like this Reveni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Okay, you might have deserved that one.
Left and right. Avil, what are you doing?
Great job. Keep it up. You must not let the Reveni destroy the city of Avil. You are its people's only hope.
Being slain left and right. Avil, what are you doing?
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I should build more rune energy.
fought bravely, Avil. Thank you. Many of my people owe you their lives.
We are still losing too many.
I agree. Your ally,
Xandra.
she creates your weapons.
The Reveni use a rare mineral to travel between worlds. Xandra was able to fabricate this talking stone, and our own portals, from similar material.
I have at my disposal some of the most gifted alchemists, and even...
Xandra is brilliant in many ways. Yet as skilled as we are, she and I will not be enough to win this war. Will you combine your forces with our...
Initially, I was reluctant to believe your claim.
And now?
I believe. The Royal Army has been dispersed to the locations you decided were most vulnerable.
I need your army to play a defensive role. By alerting me of attacks as they occur, slowing the Horde down while we move people out of their path will minimize casualties, while Xandra attempts...
Avil, do you hear that? The alarm has been raised. The Reveni are attacking on multiple fronts.
Get your people to safety, and I'll fight as many as I can.
Avil, we've gotten several reports of terrifying new jackals in the area. Don't let them harm the civilians. I could have sworn that one had you beat.
Another refugee has been saved, but there are plenty more where they came from. Keep it up, Sentinel.
Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now. I could have sworn that one had you beat.
God save the Sentinels! Thank you! You made quick work of that one, Sentinel. Good work, Avil. My people thank you.
Squishy little things, aren't they?
citizens would be much safer with one less of those around. This is madness, Avil. We should be bringing the fight to the river.
Other leaders had that same idea, Your Highness.
And what will you do to prevent Delorum from suffering a similar fate? Do you believe Xandra can truly build a device capable of ending this war?
I do. If you were to assist Xandra in her work and give her the resources of your court, we may find that solution sooner.
Very well. I will welcome your ally into my palace and give her the full resources of my kingdom.
Wonderful. You will soon experience her genius for yourself, and furthermore, I think you will find her to be an entertaining addition to your court.
Is her disposition as taciturn as your...
Oh no, she's far worse.
I have met with Xandra. She is a talented and...
You may come to appreciate her candor.
I will send an expedition to collect the material she requires. But it is not...
No, it is not. But you must move quickly. Every day we are losing ground to the Reveni.
I know, and they are closing in on your location as we speak. Try to stall their advance as much as you can. We'll speak again shortly.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Here they come! Another Reveni for me to slay.
My people shall not forget what you've done here today, Sentinel. Another Reveni approaches. Move quickly, Avil.
No challenge at all. I need to aim for the base of the neck.
Good work, Avil. Now, on to the next. Blessed be Delorum! I am saved! Another Reveni approaches. Move quickly, Avil.
I must defend the city from the Reveni. I should build more rune energy. I'll have this thing down in no time. I need to aim for the base of the neck. I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing. I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
The legend of the Sentinels are true after all.
This Reveni is no match for my blade. To aim for the base of the neck. While Sandra is in your care, I hold you responsible.
I understand she means much to you.
Her wisdom cuts as sharp as my blade. This war will not be won by force alone. We will need her contributions.
I will guard her with my life.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Your Highness? It pains you to speak my title, doesn't it?
My history with royalty has been solely as a pawn, slave, and quarry.
And for whom did you serve?
It does not matter. Rulers were beheaded and replaced before their bodies were yet cold. Those ever-loyal citizens pledged themselves to their new king with the same breath that they cursed the last, and yet all the while they suffered.